Okay, what about that? All right, what's OJ Made in America?
Get the energy up.
I don't know. We watched last night. No, not we. I watched OJ Made in America Part 2. Now this is better and better and better. It's when he gave up his football career in the 80s and he became a businessman. He was good entertainer. He went to acting, dancing. I saw him dancing. That was really good. And also marrying Nicole. It was a beautiful wedding. Oh my God, I have to brag a little bit. I love wearing dresses, and that wedding gown, oh boy, it was good. And he said he met Nicole and came to his life and some difficult time of him because she was divorced. She was getting divorced. So everything was fine for a while. They have couple of kids, and also before that, I didn't know OJ lost a daughter, 3 or 5 year old child, a baby girl. She drowned in the pool. You can never recover from anything like that. But he was saying on his kids born with his first marriage, he wasn't there because she had to go. He was playing football. You know, you practice probably 10-15 hours a day. I'm exaggerating a little bit, but probably anyway, so he wasn't around the family much. On Nicole and OJ, they having the kids, a little bit after, he started getting jealous and possessive, dominated, you know, he over control. And they say his jealousy was as good as his football career, strong as his football. That means it was above normal, you know. Too much jealousy is not really good, to the point Nicole called 911 several times, and you can hear him on the other end of the line screaming and yelling, "Do you understand? Did I tell you this?" I couldn't picture everything, but I was very close to the TV. They have a friend, either Nicole or it was a family friend, Keith, who Nicole came up to her here and she called one of her girlfriends and she says, "I'm done. I have no feelings for him no more." But when she called 911, she was scared so much. She was saying, "He's back." And the operator said, "Who are you?" And everything. He said, "I'm Nicole Simpson, who's your husband?" You know, OJ Simpson, okay. They figured that out. And Keith went to, after Nicole moved out, this guy Keith went to Nicole's house and they went in the living room and they started getting fresh, getting together. And one thing brings the other, and you know what happened after that. And I think OJ caught him in the act. And that, you know, but it was after.
Don't say you know.
But it was after,
no.
Okay, forget it, I don't know. It was after they separated, okay? So he went there and she was yelling. I don't know exactly what he was saying because Keith, he was talking in the camera, okay? So she was holding Keith's hand and she was shaking and OJ was going bananas. She wanted to have nothing to do with him no more. But OJ was yelling and said, "I don't want her anymore. I have 2 women dating. I'm going out. I don't want her anymore." He was over jealous, over possessive, over control. He had everything he wanted. He was a good dancer, he was entertainer, he was in the movies, he was making videos, he was so popular. I mean, which is the word Jews never went away. Never went away. But why he became jealous, over control man? He wanted to take everything and hold it like that in his hands. And also, he loved the white world. But after he arrested, he became black again. That's I saw on TV, and I put it 2 and 2 together. And the TV said after he arrested, he became black again. But he loved the white world. You know, he was saying to a point, "I'm not black, I'm OJ," and that's fine. But anyway, I'm just saying, I don't think OJ realized all the qualities and the charismas and the gifts he had, Mother Nature gave him. And somehow He's pushing it away. He was dominated man from the beginning.
Now, didn't they talk about the LAPD and racism and the woman who died?
I'm getting to that.
Okay.
I'm getting to that. For a while, OJ went on the site and I saw the LAPD. Lord of
They were
mercy.
corrupt as hell. Remember the movie LA Confidential with the cops shooting other cops? Now that was fiction.
It was on camera. The LA police beating up Rodney King. That I never seen like the. It was. I mean, I saw it. I didn't believe it, and I went so close to the camera. I put my nose in the glass. They beating like this, like this, like this, like this. Why the hell you beating this guy? And he died, I think, right?
I think he died within the last few years.
But I saw it. I didn't see it before. I never saw that before. But that LAPD, it was so corrupt, so contaminated. They bringing up their own evidence, making up stuff. You know what I'm saying? It wasn't like you go and do forensics and put your gloves on and pick up this object. They were just doing this, but what makes people, especially the authorities, to do something like that and bring misery to the other human being?
How did they tie that back to OJ?
They tied it up because we didn't come to that point yet, but because the LAPD, it was so out of it. I mean, you do not get a human being and beating up like an animal. Even animals.
And
we don't beat animals
Did they show
either.
the result of the Rodney King beating? I mean, the trial of the police
No.
officers? Okay.
No, they just saw the beating.
Okay.
And it was going on for like 15 minutes. How they didn't listen to anybody. They didn't follow the law. They have the law in their hands, and I guess they do whatever they want. In my mind, I think the jury free OJ because look what happened a few years before with Rodney King and many other cases. So the jury, to me, that's a theory. They did not believe, not a theory, they didn't believe the LA prosecutors. They didn't believe them. So now we're waiting for part 3.
Now, but didn't they? I saw people discussing it. Online. I don't know if it was mentioned in the episode. They talked about a woman who died from the LAPD as well. That's what I thought. Okay.
What's her name?
It was a black woman.
And then either her mother or friend was talking about it. What the heck was her name? I should write it down.
Well, what was the story there? I never heard of her before.
Me neither. But she died because of wrong evidence, or they did something to her.
Who's they?
The police.
Was she in jail?
Yes, she was in jail.
They beat her in jail? Or what?
But I don't know, they didn't show that. How the hell can you do something like that?
Well, that was rampant in the not only Los Angeles police, all over the country in a lot of places.
But Rodney King,
black
man,
people.
you should see it.
Oh, I've seen it. When I was a kid, they played it on TV.
Oh, I didn't
But
see
I didn't
it.
understand. I didn't understand anything about what was going on. To me, unfortunately, back then, I thought, well, it's just the police doing what they do. I don't know what the case is, but I didn't think about it.
It's just a freak. It's like an orgy.
Well, I'll tell you, too. You know what the outcome of that case was, right?
No.
Oh, the police were all acquitted. The jury acquitted the police. And then people rioted in LA.
Oh, yeah,
and
that's
destroyed
right. That's
businesses.
right. Yes. I remember the
please
riots.
include
yes.
the documentary in your review.
The riots, yes, they saw the riots and
People
people
were
breaking.
furious.
The fires, oh my gosh, set fires everywhere and angry, and it was just too much. People got so freaking angry. You don't blame them anyway, but
That's
still,
what angry
you know.
people do, and that's what happens when you're angry. I'm not excusing destroying other people's businesses, but I'm saying you can make a better choice and not constantly screw over people because they're poor and black or different.
Exactly.
And not put yourself in that situation in the first place. I'm not saying, therefore, don't prosecute somebody who smashes a building or loots it or whatever. I'm saying there's a better choice in the first place, but to look at that and say, well, look at them, they're all criminals, it misses the point of they're angry. Of course, being angry, it doesn't make sense. You do things that don't make sense.
Yeah.
The anger is understandable.
Exactly.
And it was justified. It was righteous because that jury just let the police go.
The jury. That's why sometimes it doesn't work. That leading to OJ's trial. But he really got over jealous. It was kind of pathetic. And not only that, the victims now, families, her mother, her sisters, everything, even the kids, I don't know. I know nothing, but the kids are going to live with that pain forever.
So anyways, wrap it up.
Let's
Tell
wrap
people your
it
thoughts.
up. We're going to watch part
No, you
3.
wrap it up. Like,
Okay.
Sum up your thoughts. Tell people whether they should watch it. And
Just watch it. Yes, please watch it. Make your own comments, discuss it. It just put together in the best way possible. It couldn't be any better. This review is better than the other one yesterday.
yeah, at least you talk about what's in the actual documentary.
We don't pass a judgment here. We're just discussing what's happening and how someone can be so gifted, so charismatic, so charming, so handsome, have everything, money, fame, and do all these wrong things like get over jealousy. It's just some kind of pathological thing. I don't know what it is, but let's see what's going to happen tonight, tomorrow, and the 18th.